So Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, Satnam Singh, and Jeff Jarrett, they head out to good old Sandy Fork to the
Oh,
old
this was
farm.
awesome. Yeah, this was great, bro. The best part of the show, man. I love when fucking Papa Briscoe walked up and they all just like, they all straightened out.
Yep.
And I love he was all like, chicken. I know you've known Letha for a long time, but you need to go watch those other two. Just man, it was Doug. It was I not to be that guy, but it was
I
WWE,
know. I
bro.
had that. I knew it. I wrote in my notes. Hairline's gonna say this is
Here
WWE.
he goes. But it was, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like that's what the Briscoes are. Is they grew up on that WWF shit. You know?
Oh yeah, dude. And I just think it's a goddamn shame it took Jay Briscoe's unfortunate demise to get this sort of shit on television. Like think about what
And
AEW missed out on the whole time. It's or
yeah, man.
WWE. Fuck both these companies
Yeah.
for not.
And I'm not trying to be like a fucking elitist or a fucking gatekeeper here, but I'm glad that I actually like lived the Briscoes and I don't have to like secondhand and go back. You know what I'm
I
saying?
wish that I see. I'm one of those people
Which
who
everyone
I
else could.
saw. I saw a lot of their shit, a lot of it, and I was a big fan. And I was at my peak fandom for them when the tragedy happened. So I do find myself looking back a little bit going, fuck, man, I missed some of that golden stuff. And so, but
Oh man,
hairline, you turned me on to the Briscoes.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, because I consecutively watched Ring of Honor for a few years and shit.
yeah. So
Plus,
years ago you had me turned on to the Briscoes like fucking I wouldn't have known of them if it wasn't for you. So thank you, hairline. Thank
yeah,
you.
no problem, man. Those, like Doug, that's probably the yeah. I want to say the second grade. I don't know, man. I was gonna say the second greatest tag team of all time, but they're probably the third greatest. I don't know.
Who are you
Because
top
I'm
three?
number one, the Usos.
Yeah.
Number two, FTR. Number three, the Briscoes.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude. Honestly, it's really like subjective between FTR and the Briscoes. Like
Between all of
they're
them.
right. Well, yeah, yeah, man. Like for sure though. Like fuck my ranking system. You know what I'm saying? Those are the three greatest tag teams of
Yeah, there you
fucking
go. Hey, you're entitled to say
yeah.
that. And like, dude, I don't you fuck man, I don't like this shit. I don't like getting into this type of shit at all, but just one last thing on the Jay Briscoe thing. Like people say like, cancel culture isn't real or you only get canceled when you deserve it. And like people say like, well, if you like they only get canceled, but
Bro,
this is
that
an
was
instance.
2001.
Go
He
ahead.
said that shit dude, he okay, here's the thing. He said that shit in 2001.
Right.
Since then, he's donated to several gay charities.
Mhm.
He's wrestled in several matches against gay people. You know what I'm saying? He had a kissing spot with Effie. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Right. And all of that aside, let's say he didn't do any of that. I still feel like people are allowed to have think one way and then learn to think another way. Yeah.
right.
I think we're allowed to grow and change and mature as human beings. Is that fucked up for me to say?
No, and that's the thing is Jay even said, man, like, what do you want from me? It was 2001. I was from a small town. I was
Right.
being he was like I was being pumped full of bullshit from the media and shit and like fucking
And
I was
beyond that,
like
it's just culturally people, not sorry to cut you off there, but it's just culturally, man, like different. Let's say you live in Canada, different provinces. Let's say you live in
right.
America, different states, even different sections of different states. Like you go to
Yeah.
Texas and there's blue cities. So like if you want to go blue and red, like voting wise, right? Like there's democratic cities in a
Correct.
Republican conservative state. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just different culture. Like he just got cultured once he saw the world and became a wrestling star and shit. Like thank wrestling for helping him change his mind on the world, his view on the world. And I don't even think he was coming from a place
Yeah.
of hate where he
No,
said
no,
that
no.
shit. It's just what he was
Hey,
taught, you know?
no, no, no. Here's the thing is he wasn't coming from a place of hate. What
No.
happened bro, is they got cut off. So they were walking around New York, you know what I'm saying, for a Ring of Honor show. And what happened is they got cut off by like a drag race, like a float. You know what I'm saying? There was like a gay pride
A
parade.
drag race fast. It was Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
It was fun. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
RuPaul. Anyways, but yeah, man. So like, basically, what happened here is, the Briscoes were late to the wrestling event because of this drag race.
Right.
You know, that another thing, if we're just to talk about social media and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's people nowadays. Something happens, they're instantly tweeting about it or instantly Facebooking about it,
Right.
Instagram, Snapchatting, TikTok. That, you know, they're social media
And it's
immediately.
right. And that's the best point you could make, because it's like back in the 80s or the 70s, you might have an angry thought and then you don't tweet it out for everyone to see in 1 millisecond. You
Right.
process it and then you relax, and then you know what I mean? So I don't
Bro,
even
and
know what he tweeted. I couldn't quote it to you. I didn't even ever read it. I just was always like, fuck, man. Like, we got to stop digging up shit from when people were kids and blame and holding them their whole lives accountable for it. Like, he didn't murder anyone, you know?
2001. Dude, this is when he was a rookie in Ring of
Yeah,
Honor, bro.
yeah. It's, and like, I saw his apology video going like, I'm not a hateful. We teach love in our household and shit. Like, I don't know. That's beautiful shit. It's just very sad. And this is an instance where cancel culture did fail us big fucking time, and shows you why it's so fucking stupid to begin with. That's all I'm saying. If you're harassing people and shit, that's fucked up because of things they say, but you don't have to condone what people say, whatever, but also give people a chance to live and learn, especially like you said, 20 years ago. God damn, my mind changed 2 days ago, let alone 20 years ago.